This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now.
ArpCast number 74, Friday, April 13, 2018. The big Friday program is here. No superstitions. None of that. We don't want that here. There's no such thing. Only subscriptions. Let's talk subscriptions. Find us on YouTube, Blogger, Instagram, and iTunes podcast. Right, Bob? That's right. That's where they can find us. Tell a friend. Tell a stranger. We appreciate your patronage. We really do. All the world's a stage. All the world's a stage. Shakespeare, as you like it. We've been talking about it all week, the stage. And it plays out even more every day. You get called on to play a role. You get called on to direct something, lead someone. The actor, the director. Monday, Wednesday, respectively, of this past week. That's what we've been talking about here on the ArpCast. United States of America, April 13, 2018. Today I want to talk to you about something very different. Going to lift us up on the big stage. The set designer. Who cares? What the hell is that? This person, if we want to call the entity that, is responsible for the scene, the setting, the structure, the infrastructure, this make-believe world which we're taking our aim at in watching the play, the movie, the musical, whatever it might be. Or just life in general, right? There was a set designer. There was a creator. Something, somewhere, somehow. Don't want to get into beliefs, but I do want to get into the grandeur of it all. I don't think there's a causeless cause. I'll put that out there. So, in terms of the set designer and what they're creating, time, this element of time, it just goes by, it just ticks on and on and on, relentless. In my profession, and it doesn't really matter, but project management, time is your friend and your enemy, but it's always there, always staring you in the face, knocking on your door, waking you up in the morning, putting you to bed at night, always there, time. The set designer helps with that, helps create that element of time, changing scenery, changing color, changing wardrobe, changing these things change constantly. Our sense of fashion changes over time. There's a distinction between the set design and the costume design and all that of the 1950s to today. Big difference. Place. Painting us a regal scene in a castle in the UK, a manor house, to the beaches of Bali, to the mountains of the Alps. This is all about place and how it's created for us and how perfect, almost, in a sense, the place creates an environment in which we live our lives. The set designer is doing very much the same thing. The actors, the director, they're working their magic within this environment of place that's been created. Structure, the buildings and the trees and all that's put around and created in this make-believe world That's the set designer. That's his or her craft. Her duty in order to make this stage operate the way we want it to operate. And so this creates this other reality for us. Is this the real reality? The true consciousness, the true spirit? I, for one, do not believe so. I don't. I think there's more to it than that. That's my opinion. I don't necessarily put a label on it, but some do. God, Yahweh, Holy Spirit. Pick a name, pick a label. The really weird thing is, in this whole conversation, is that as we're watching the scene unfold, the actor and the director working their magic, it seems sometimes the set designer's work goes unnoticed. We just don't notice it. We don't submerge ourselves in that. We take it for granted. And I find that, guilty as charged, by the way, I find that incredible. I really do. I find it unimaginable that we would go through life, and yeah, we go and see the mountains and I'm that vacation, but I think unnoticed in the sense of just how incredible it is, even simple things. Driving to the grocery store, picking up your children, going to the doctor, unnoticed and unappreciated. First, we don't notice it's even there. This greatness, this vastness, this incredible reality that's been created for us. We don't appreciate it. In fact, many argue, and I'll state for the record, I think we just kind of set it aside, toss it aside. It's for us to use. Who's to tell us how we use it? Who's to tell us what are the limits of our exploitation, whether it be for the land and the air and the water? Who's to tell us? We're humans after all. We're something else, unappreciated. The set goes unappreciated and unattended. Getting back to the whole environment, I don't want to make this show about environmentalism. It's not. But it's unattended to a degree. The set designer puts in a lot of hard work, creates this vast reality. It's not attended to by anyone. The actor, the director, you and I, we don't really pay it any mind. We don't attend to it. We don't take care of it the way we should. And that's sad. So this stage that's been created for us, the actors and the directors, by the set designer, is this working ecosystem, is the conscious reality for us all. We're here because we want to be here. It's not a thing of chance. I don't think someone picked up a wand and twirled it around and boom, here we are. But this set, this stage, where we play these roles, we direct, it's amazing. And I hope you come to appreciate it every day more and more and more. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's ARP, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write, this has been the ArpCast. I'm out.